Yeah, Emily Rosa, how are you? I've just put wrong. That's better. Cupcake, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us. Cupcake, can you devise a list for me of people so it's not too chaotic in the room? Is that all right? Hiya, Emily. Hiya, Jane J. Oh, okay, that's all right. That's okay. Just watch then. That's absolutely fine. Just watch. That's fine. Right, so we'll have to do random questions. So hopefully it won't be too chaotic. So post your questions slowly though, because we don't want a bit of a chaotic time doing. Oh, thank you, Jane. Would you like to be a moderator, Jane? That would be absolutely fantastic if you would like to be. Hi, Tamira, forever. Tamira, can you devise a list, please? And yeah, thanks. Okay, so Jane J started it, Emily, Jane, and Rupali. Jane, would you like to be a moderator? I've got a hair on me, cat's hair. Jane. Right, okay, so Jane, if you want to be a moderator, just say yes, and then I'll just press that add moderator button. Right, so I'll do Jane first. All right. So I don't blame you. It's chaotic. It really is. It's absolutely mad. So, all right, okay. I'll do Jane first and then Emily. Is that all right? It should be random anyway, the list. Tamira, hi. If you ask people for three USA dollars, donation takes priority. Yeah, we'll just do $3 at this station. Okay, $3 take priority. So let's have a look at Jane's "Will my love and Aries call me" message today. Right, this has been a long time coming with N, hasn't it, Jane? Let's have a look. N Aries. What's going on with N Aries and Jane J? What's going on with Jane? Jane J and N. Thanks, Samira. All right, okay, let's have a look. How is feelings? How is N? Towards Jane J. Remember to like and subscribe, people. Tamira, if you just get people to say that. Also, Tamira, you got a lot of work, haven't you? Oh, dear. Oh, poor you. And also, if you say free readings for subscribers only. Thank you. How is that? Right, let's have a look at N's feelings. Right, let's have a look. So, I think they definitely want to move things along, though maybe not in the right direction. There's also a Knight of Swords also realizing that things may not work out as well as you think. So because these cards were upside down, the Chariot is upside down, and also the Knight of Swords is upside down. So they're kind of stuck in a thought process that may be going round and round in circles and not going forwards towards the direction that you want. So it kind of feels a little bit stuck today, which kind of is what's been going on for a while. So it's just a little bit frustrating. So we need to do a reading very, very soon about how we can move away from that. I did do a pick a pile reading about what to release in October. If you have a look at which pile you want to choose and just listen to that, it has got some guidance in it from the angels. But yeah. Right, let's do Emily next. Is SK my ex in a relationship with NC? Right, Emily Rose. SK. Is Emily Rose's ex SK in a relationship with NC? Is Emily Rose's SK in a relationship with NC? Is SK's ex? Thank you, Tamara. That's brilliant. That is a really good post. Hello, Violet Ann. I didn't see you. Violet Ann, how many watch hours have you got? I was meaning to ask you on Instagram last night. Do follow Violet Ann, please. She's a wonderful reader. I'm sure she's over 1,000 subscribers today. But how many watch hours do you need? It's hard work, isn't it? Hey, guys in the room, if you really appreciate your favourite readers, can you just stay in the room a little bit longer? Because we as readers need the watch time before we can put adverts on our channel. And that supports our channel to buy more props, more cards and more oracles and make your experiences a lot better. So when you are in people's rooms, can you just stay a few minutes longer? Because we all want the adverts on our channels to support us, please. So when I say to Violet Ann how many watch hours you've got, and she says 2,000, she needs another 2,000 hours of watch time. And she worked very hard yesterday. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I do at work. I put your video. Because I'm a support worker, I can do that. I just plug it into the wall and just walk away and leave it on mute. Absolutely. But we can't do that to ourselves. We can only do it to other people. So please, guys, do help your favourite readers. Hi, Rob IS. Hi, Uzma. I'm not concentrating on the question, am I? Let's see me. Right, is Emily's ex going out with NC? Is Emily's ex going out with NC? My mum sometimes watches. I know it's people just don't know how hard work it is. Absolutely not. Well, this seems very interesting, Emily. We've got the Empress and the Magician. So I think they want to nurture the situation and kind of grow it and create things. I think there is definite interest there in NC. So yeah, I think they want to move on. You know, from yourself. So I would perhaps move on from them as well, simply because these are quite major cards, and that means the situation has got quite serious. Not the serious relationship with NC, but kind of moving on from that energy. So it's entirely up to you. Tarot is just for entertainment purposes only, but it is a guidance that, yeah, you know, things can kind of take precedence in moving on. Does that make sense, Emily? Oh, right. 1975, Rob IS. What's on earth? Melly's Tarot is here. Yay! She's probably got it on a bit of a mute as well. That, you see, that's what you do, guys. You support your favourite readers or some of your favourite readers by watching the watch time, by just putting it on mute. I ask you, yeah. No, forget it now. Do watch the Pick a Pile reading of what to release in October, please, guys. Also, I've put 2 reviews out, so please check them out. I'll be very grateful because it does help my watch time. Oh, dear. Right. Rupali asks, will I clear tomorrow's interview that Shibram Banerjee will take and hire me at my expected pay? Not sure about the expected pay, but always when you go into these interviews, put value on yourself, because if you don't, I know it's hard at times, but greetings, Cosmic Dust, and how are you? Thank you for joining us, Cosmic Dust. Can you remind everyone it's Cosmic Dust? Tamara's got the list, and they're doing extremely well on that, and I love all the icons they're using. Cosmic Dust, if you can say like and subscribe. Only 2 people like the video. Very interesting. It's because I'm talking too much, isn't it? Right, okay. Right, let's have a look at Rupali. Will I clear tomorrow's interview? Right, Rupali and the interview. Rupali and the interview. Rupali and the interview. Hello, Happy Gal. Good to see you. Right, let's have a look at this interview. Let's see what we can do with your interview. Right, let's turn them the right way. So, you've got the King of Pentacles, but it's reversed. So, this means that you are a leader in your own right, and you should value yourself even more. So it doesn't mean to be arrogant in the interview and say, yeah, I'm worth this, why aren't you paying me this? It just means be humble, but be mindful about your self-worth and what you can bring to the table. There's also the Two of Swords reversed. So have a look at what information you may be missing. Have you studied the job in itself really, really well? And look at the websites. I'm sure they've got a website or similar, just so you've learned everything that you can learn about what it is involved. So because these energies are upside down, both of them, it just means that paying a little attention to who you are, really research the job spec really, really well, and it should go okay with those 2 things like that. But be very, very positive, be grounded, be knowledgeable, and be firm about what it is that you're going after. Does that make sense? Well, good luck. Yeah, but study body language, study interview questions, all the rest of it. Hello, Mary. Hi. Remember to like the video, subscribe, and also €3. 3 US dollars, if you're in that currency, takes priority. Violet Ann, thank you, Cosmic Dust. Yep, that's grand. And do have a look at the videos that I've put out of Pick a Pile, what to release in October. Very interesting. And also the reviews I've done. Have a look at those. Thank you, Tamara. You're doing great. Right, Violet Ann, have you got a question? Hiya, very random. How are you today? Erica, good to see you. Yeah, I'm sure if Tamara picks that up. Is Violet Ann wanting a question? Uzma, only ask a question. Right, guys, just because we haven't got black screen in here doesn't mean to say we can get chaotic. Please only post a question when it's your turn. There is a list. Violet Ann, if you want to post your question, and then it's Shivani, Drusty, Rob, Uzma, Happy, and Rose Halley, and then Mary. Okay. Right, I don't know what's going on here. I think we've lost the plot. I did put out a video of that. Please, what happens when patience goes wrong? It's a great 7-minute video if you want to check it out, people. Right, is Violet Ann still in the room? Ah, yes. Anything I need to know in love? Okay, that's interesting. Right, If anyone posts the question when it's not their time, I will get the moderators to time you out, and then you'll get at the bottom of the list. I'll be bad. Okay, Tamara. So if somebody posts the question and they know they're on the list and they ask it again, time them out. Right, time them out. Just time them out. We're getting stricter now because it's very confusing for everybody. And if one person does it, everyone does it, and then it gets really chaotic. And it's not fair to the watchers, the viewers, to watch the viewers. My English, it goes out the window. Right. Thanks. And keep posting about $3, whoever I got to doing that. Yeah, you're upsetting Melly. Please don't upset Melly. And check out her channel when she gets more videos up. Or even the first video is fine. Right. If you're interested in reviews, which I put up 2 reviews as well. Right, let's concentrate on our violet. Oh dear, I'm surprised you don't get a million guys going, hey, can I get your number? Can I get your number? Because we're on the YouTube all the time. It's like we're putting ourselves out there, aren't we? Oh dear, sorry. Those thoughts. Oh, right, sorry. Do apologise. Oh yeah, Instagram's a right pain for that. It really is. I mean, I put a Facebook page out, and well, it wasn't a page; it was a personal, and I got all these people, and oh my goodness, it was just advertising for sex. It was like, oh, now I've got to block them all. Thinking you're doing right by adding people, and nope. Right, what have we got here? We've got the 6 of Wands. Wow, that's all right. But it's slow coming in. Generally, you're very successful in how you present yourself and how things are out there, and you have got people helping you with that. So maybe just, multi-networking, maybe going on websites and things like that. But things are very slow coming in, as you well know. So when you get all the energy right in other areas of your success, that's going to bring up your confidence and how you feel about yourself, because it generally is how we feel about ourselves. But because you've got success in that coming through you, you will have a lot of people helping you and having an interest in yourself. But at the moment, it is a slow process. And, like you just said, this is the Knight of Cups, but at least it is the Knight of Cups. So that is coming in, but it is slow, which is good. Slow is always good. So make sure you kind of know exactly what you do want. But yeah, it is coming in, but just slow, but pure. See the white cat? That's purity. So sometimes it's always good that it is slow, simply because you can manifest or bring that energy, that perfect relationship into your life. So what would suit you? Would it be a spiritual aware person? Perhaps. So really understand what it is that you want within that relationship. So let's do a love oracle for our Violet Anne. Let's see what. Well, yeah, it looks quite good. So whether you're on websites or going out there or somebody is watching you. Creepy. But yeah, no, Instagram and Facebook. Let's have a look what Violet Ann needs to know in love partner. Love partner for Violet. Yeah. I have to go to a show like Comic Con. I went to a Comic Con down south. But they have Comic Con in Manchester. It is 2 good cards, that. It definitely is. So well, I hope no one's posting questions when they shouldn't be. Right, keep an open mind. So keep an open mind to where you're going to meet these people, which is always good. But also know your mind. You know, looking at that manifestation, what you do want. I had an idea and I wish I put more things on my list. Because no relationship's perfect, is it? But I'm very happy. I've been married now 14 years. But it did take me a long time when I was a single parent to manifest that. And I think because you get fussy, once you recognise patterns, I was always falling for emotionally mixed up people, you know, that were wounded, the wounded person. Oh, no, I'm sick of that now. So it took me a while, which is good. Oh, really? Oh, wow. A comic book shop. Oh, how sweet is that? Oh, no. Yeah. I know. It drives you nuts because relationships should be equal, shouldn't they? Definitely. And when you're just mothering them and trying to get them up to a standard, yeah, no, it don't work. Just start off with what you want. That's better. Right, what's Shivani going on about? Oh, really? Very nice. Right, who's next on the list? Tamara, can you say who's next on the list? Is it Shivani? Right, Shivani. So what's your question? Pete told his mum that he wants to propose me. Is that what you want to know? But good luck, Violet. Just do all the things that you need to do. But yeah, when it comes at the right time. So it's really nice. But it is coming for you. So, you know, that's good. Yeah, it's definitely coming. It's slow, but it's coming. Successful, but it's coming. Which is all you really need to know. Just believe it's coming. So excellent. Oh, right. That is a question, is it? Pete told his mum that he wants to propose to me. Question mark. Right, let's have a look what's going on about P and Shivani. But remember to like and share the video. Well, you can share it if you want. Remember to like and subscribe for free tarot today. Thank you very much. Donations of $3 USA does get priority. Thank you. Little piggy wiggy. Right, let's have a look. He tells his mum that he wants to propose to him. P and Shivani. Hello, Pinkie Pie. How are you today? Yeah, okay. Wow. What am I doing? Right. Whoa. Okay. So what we have here, we do have success in that, but it's going to be a wait. I think there's a lot of preparation to do surrounding P. So yeah, they do want to, it looks like, but there is a time to wait for this to really eventuate. So there's a lot more detail to be added. It's not a simple proposal. It's not going to be a simple marriage. there's going to be a lot of things to do. So if you kind of wait for a lot more, patience is a virtue, and it's not so urgent, but there's going to be a lot of time to be hanging around waiting for this to happen. So good luck with that. Okay, thank you for your question. Yep. Right, okay, so is Drusty next? Tamara, thank you very much for being the moderator. If anyone else wants to be moderator, they're more than welcome to do that. Is Drusty still in the room, please? What is coming towards me in the last 3 months of 2020? Let's send out love. You know, let's channel love now. Do you know what I mean? Let's do that for the end of the 2020. So we know. So if you all get comfortable, and I channel love for the rest of the year. I channel love to the planet. Unconditional love. I channel unconditional love to you all on the planet. I channel. Okay? It's very important to do that because it's been a very difficult year for everyone, hasn't it? It's really difficult. Yeah. So if you can all do that, there is good videos out there from one way back. Hello, Noor. Hello. So really bring down unconditional love. The word has to be unconditional. Bring down unconditional love, because that will solve all problems. Okay, so let's have a look what's going on with Drusty in the last part of this year. Drusty, next few months for Drusty, next few months for Drusty, next few months for Drusty. Please, no crying, no snivelling. Right, for the rest of the year, we've got a very funny time. We've got the Ace of the Cups reversed, and we've got Eight of Swords on there. So maybe realizing that you have moved away on an emotional aspect, but what are you tying up within your mind? What is trapping you? So think to yourself carefully, what emotions are trapping me? What are my beliefs that's causing my mind and my heart to be in kind of a bit of a battle going on, a little bit of a conflict? So one does have to realize there is something to be moved away from. Unless you really connect to that, I need to stop thinking, stop feeling about a certain aspect, whether that's negative or positive, about a such situation, to be able to move on. So the quicker you do that, the quicker the energy will heal, and more love and more kind of acceptance of yourself and the world in general will come about. Because when we hide ourselves away, or we move away from things, especially surrounding our heart and how we feel and our emotional attachment to things, this is going to be in place more and more. You're going to run up the tree and look at the pain down here. So that's kind of essential, Drusty, to do so, if that makes sense. It's hard, isn't it? So Rob's next, and then Ski, and then Usman. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for being. Yeah. Well, kind of look at the emotions and go, is this serving my life? Are these particular emotions benefiting me? Because it's making my thinking go in a maze that you can never get out of. So it's like, take the step back and go, are these thoughts and my emotions helping me at this time? And if the answer's no, then do something about that, just so you can move on a little bit better in the next year. Hello, Queen Famous. How are you? Hiya, Ruby R. I hope you've subscribed and you can be added. I do a lot of videos. I've done pick a pile for October of what to release in October. 4 piles. Also, I've done some reviews, so check out those as well. Have we not got Rob? Has Rob disappeared? Thank you very much, Ruby R. Thank you very much. Right, if Rob's not here, then Rob's not here. Who's the next person? Ski. Is Ski or Uzma here? Please post your question. Please, thank you. That's a great list, Tamira. Well done. So, hoping everyone's fine today. October's a funny month, isn't it? So, if Rob's here, post. If Uzma's here, post. Sometimes Tamira, they're not here, so we have to keep going. Ski. Is Ski here? Happy girl. Oh, yeah. Okay, Uzma, do post your question. Unless Ski is here. Uzma, post your question now, please. And if Ski's here, then they can post their question too. And Happy, get ready to post your question. I don't know, you've written it, Ski. Right, Uzma, I didn't write Ski. Oh no, weird. Right, maybe it was a typing error. Right, let's have a look, Uzma. Next in love for yourself. What do you need to know regarding love for Uzma Mantu? Uzma Mantu. Uzma Mantu. So what's the weather like in your area, people? What's it doing? What time have you got? What weather is it? What are you planning to do for the rest of the day or tomorrow? Okay, this looks quite nice. Oh. Right, so finding the strength to really understand that you are absolutely looking at your future. Because these are upside down, doesn't matter too much. We'll still go through the process. So this is the strength card, Uzma. You need to find that inner strength and courage to really become a champion of what you want in the future. These cards were both upside down. So it's showing ourselves that maybe you can't see a future. Subconsciously, maybe you're not saying, oh, well, it's not happening for me. Why is it not happening? So you have to be a little bit more gentle with yourself and use your visualization skills a little bit better in finding that love. On the other hand, there might be a person who is of good standing, but they're reversed. So the energy is not going to come in until you find that strength to say, yes, that's what I want, universe. That's what I need. So it is going to be a practical person, but they're very slow coming. You might not even notice that they're around, and they might not even be around because it's reversed. So really take the courage and the strength of character to really get yourself out there and really notice what is going on. Yeah. So thanks for the question. So it's being a little bit more gentle and accepting of yourself. And what you can produce. But yeah, see your future a little bit more clearer than you are doing now. Thank you. I'm fine, Denise. How are you? Thank you, guys. Please do what Tamira asks. Thank you. Right, happy gal. Does a Capricorn want to communicate with me? We're in no contact. No worries, no worries. It's important to get a vision board going, all the rest of it. Right, let's have a look at Happy Gal. Does a Capricorn want to communicate? Happy Gal and Capricorn. Denise, please, yeah, absolutely. You want to be a wealthy person. That is called abundance and prosperity, which means how we look at things. we're already very prosperous in our life. If you're very grateful for what you do have already, like you may be able to see, that's a wonderful gift. How wonderful is sight? It's the most fantastic gift, and we're very prosperous in that, aren't we? You can ready, Tadvi. Tamira will put you on the list. There is a list. Please like and subscribe to the video, guys. And donations of $3 does get up the list. What's hard work, Pinkie Pie? Being wealthy. No, you cannot. Very random. You've come to the wrong reader for that. I generally don't do that unless it's entirely associated with you. And very random, wanting to know about that is getting stuck in the past, isn't it? Nod your head. Yes, Mum, that is. I'm stuck in the past with someone. Hello, Ski. Oh, I don't know. It's up to Tamira. Please stay in the room, guys, for questions. If you want to be stuck in your past, you'll never move on to true love. Because when you've got a cup with water in it that's stale, how can new love come in that? You have to drink. You have to get rid of it. And it is a choice, isn't it? Because all you're actually saying when a person is stuck in a past relationship, all you're saying to the universe, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for love. I don't care about love. All I care about the pain that I've lost. Don't care. Don't give it to me. Go away. I'm not interested. I'm just concentrated on all this pain that my ex has caused. I don't want to learn my lesson. It's okay, universe. I know that beautiful person is there. Wow, looks good. No, don't want it. Don't want it. I'm very happy over here in my misery. Thank you very much. So in the end, that nice person that was going to come into your life goes, well, I'll just skip this lifetime and pretend I'm on my next lifetime and go to the next person. So off they trot. And you're still sitting here going, yeah, I wonder what they're doing. Oh, my God, that was the best relationship out. I just can't believe how. And then what? Right, okay, love doesn't work. And now 20 years on, oh, my God, yeah, I proved to myself that love doesn't work. And they were there all the time waiting for you. But while you're miserable like that, they've popped another lifetime. Right, okay, let's concentrate on whatever I was supposed to concentrate instead of giving lectures. Was I doing a question for someone? Oh, yeah, sorry. Sorry, happy girl. Does a Capricorn want me to communicate? Have I done that? I don't know where I am now. Right, Capricorn, unhappy girl. Capricorn, unhappy girl. Capricorn, unhappy girl. Capricorn, unhappy girl. Right, Abigail, let's have a look at your communication. So we have the King of Swords. Wow, that's nice. And the Nine of Hermit, but they're reversed. So with the King of Swords, that means communication is reversed. And also the Hermit, they're not willing to look at aspects that need a more understanding stance. So no, they're not willing to communicate. They're not even thinking of communicating at the moment. Sorry about that, Happy Gal. They may do soon. We can always ask that question again. But just today, there's a feeling that, no, I don't want to understand the situation. I'm not even going to look at the situation. Sorry about that. Right, where are we now, guys? Rosalie, have you got Mary? Mary and Rosalie, please remember to like and subscribe. All subscribers get a free reading. If you want an oracle card, guys, just ask me for an oracle card. You may have an oracle card after your reading. We'll just do the reading. You may jump in for oracle card. Oh, we can do that in between if you like. Longer donations, donations of $3 does get a priority reading. Donations of $6, I've made it $6, not $5.67 anymore. Get a longer reading of up to 14 cards. Sometimes I do try to do that as the VIP club, the big boy or the goddess club, which is usually on a Friday or a Saturday night for the people who really want time. Right, what's going on here? I'm trying to wait for a question from Rosalie, and then everything's going haywire. Hello, Shamila Roy. How are you? Good to see you. Please remember to subscribe to the channel for free tarot. I have no idea who we're doing. Right, we've got a new free list of Erica, Isha, Pinky, Sawara, Noor, Queen, Ruby, Yeah, I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking. It's really good to see you. Thank you so much for joining the channel. I've done a post, pick a pile about what to release in October. I've also done 2 reviews of some tarot decks to check them out as well. There are many playlists to my channel, so do check them out. That's great. Right, I'm finishing post-production on my movie. Yay, Erica, that's brilliant. Oh, I'm so pleased. That's brilliant. I wanted to know if it will be able to finish it well without problems. Oh, Erica, I'm really pleased about that. That's great. Wow. Right. I have thought about your movie several times, and the guy that was helping you. So, right. So that's still in place about what you want. So still love the project and still put your intention of love into that. There's an aspect of the Wheel of Fortune going round and round, and it's kind of stuck. So just pay attention to all the small details of what you love. Remember, this is your baby, and that you love and you nurture it. So this is very important. So even if it's slightly late or whatever, still put that love and intention. Don't rush anything, because what you don't want is this to get stuck or to become unlucky at the end. the ending is one of the most important things. It does wrap up the whole aspect of what you've got. So just pay attention to the love aspect of your baby. It is your baby. So it still needs nurturing right till the very end. Okay, but it is slightly reversed, but that's the nature of the Wheel of Fortune. And when you pay attention to all the little details, then it's going to be very fortunate. So yeah, does that make sense? But yeah, still treat it as a baby. Every step of the way, put the love and attention, because it's important, isn't it? But yeah, you'll go fine, absolutely fine. Everything will be fine. Thank you for your question. Right. Yes, Isha, we can do that. Yeah, still put the love in it. Treat it like a baby, your baby. Yeah. And once you have that in your subconscious, everything else will be fine. Hello, Muncie. Hello, Mary. Yeah. Did you miss your turn? Yeah, I think you did miss your turn. You did miss your turn. Were you in the room when we were calling you? Right. Do remember to stay in the room for readings, people. When we do call you, that's when we need to post our questions. Thank you. Sorry about that. Donations will take high priority in the room. They'll be done immediately. It's just $3. Thank you, Mansi. That's very kind. Do check out the rest of the channel. I've done a pick-a-pile of what to release in October. And also I've done reviews if you want to check out that. I do loads of things on my channel. Some of the videos are still timeless. So check out the timeless section. It's always good. You're an old subscriber. We can't help our age, can we? There we go. Oh, that's a joke, by the way. I'm flippant. Right, okay. Oh, very random, very random, very random. What question are we on? I shouldn't do that. That's what. Right, Isha. Right, Isha, and what? Right, let's have a look, Isha. So, what do we have here today? Right, the universe is trying to say to yourself that when you take action, because this is reversed, so this is a card that one must take action. It's the how important am I card. So making yourself really important is essential, because after all, one needs to be responsible for themselves, and only you can do things in your life. So that's one message. And it says if you do that, you'll be very rewarded with that, because that's upside down. So that's why it's important in both these cards to realize that you can make things happen, especially surrounding money and value. So once you value yourself, you'll be able to go forward and understand that anything is possible for you. And when that is in place, it'll give you the confidence to be able to work at anything by yourself, because you'll have that power within yourself. So this is a very important message for yourself, to realize that change only happens when you give yourself permission to change. Does that make sense? Thank you for the question. Yeah, absolutely. Tamira, moderators can have their turn anytime they want. That's the beauty about being a moderator, isn't it? You work very hard, you can have more questions, whatever you want. Hello, Cosmic Dust, how are you? Right, who's next? Never mind. Joyful. Yeah, we are very joyful. You are joyful. Great. That's a good place to be. Right, what's going on with you guys? Who's next? Who's next on the chopping board? It's Pinky. Pinky, why or is not talking to me? Oh, CR. Why CR is not talking to me? Communication coming. Alrighty. Pinkie Pie. What does Pinkie Pie need to know? Let's see. Talking. Pinkie and CR. It was your turn, Sawari. It was your turn. So Sawari is definitely after next. Post your question, Sawari. I thought you were next as well, to be fair, but all right, you're next. Yeah. Thank you, Cosmic Dust. That's exactly what we want. It's just $3 today, Cosmic Dust. If you want to keep nagging people, donations greatly appreciated. Thank you. CR, Pinkie Pie. Right, let's have a look at CR. What's going on there? Right, more reverse. Oh, we don't do reversals in this pack. Just remembered. Yay. So things are very chaotic in their life at the moment, CRs. So there is a lot of energy that too much is happening, so they don't know where they are. But the good thing is they can realise if they want to. It was reversed, so I'm going to take that into a little bit of consideration, that they need to take a step back and realise what love is and what could be happening. So there could be a message for you along the lines, but it might not be exactly what you want to hear. So the communication, it could be, but I think everything's a little bit chaotic at the moment. So I can't really see it happening soon. And I don't think it's even going to be the best communication at this time, because it was reversed. And I have to take that into consideration. But there is an aspect that for yourself, you hold on to a vision of self-love. That's the most important message today. Yeah, okay. Thank you for your question. Right, so Ari, what's his intentions towards you? Okay. Hello, Priya Gill, how are you? Were you next? Sawari, Awas's intentions towards Sawari. Thanks, Tamara. You can always donate to be next, and that's more than happy to accept donations from anybody at any time. Thank you, Awas and Sawari. Awas and Sawari. No worries, Pinkie Pie. A little bit stressed, isn't it? Awas. Right, let's have a look at this very complicated person's name. Awas. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. Do apologise. It's very hard for us to do that. Right, okay. So let's have a look. Good now. I'm sure if you want to, anyone wants to be a moderator, just say, yes, please, I'd like to be a moderator. Because if you're doing a very good job and you're not a moderator, you may as well be a moderator. Just saying. Right, okay. So alas. Right, okay. So they're really having a look at a nostalgic look at life itself. Okay. So they have the Six of Visions. So they're being very dreamy about life at the moment and what life was like in the past. So that's good. That's a good sign. And with the Ace of Spells, it's almost like, can they look at a future with yourself? They can and they can't, because they need to step into a self-love aspect before they can really make things happen. So while this is very dreamy and everything's great and it's a bit of a fantasy at times, at least that's what they're thinking. They don't know how to act. They don't know how to put into that fantasy. So it becomes a unreality. So they've got to have a more mature way of looking at things for that to go on. But at least they're having a fantasy. That's good. That has to be good. So we'll see the energies on another day to see if that gets more solid and more grounded. Thanks, Samira. What's the Viva exam? Sounds very difficult. This is probably little TMI, but who has abominable pains? What is going on with you? You've asked about nasal problems and now you're asking about stomach pains. Are you ill by any chance? Are you saying there's an illness going around? Is anyone else suffering from an illness? I'm suffering here. Take some ginger tea. Ginger tea. Get some fresh ginger and a bit of lemon. So it cures all. Oh, you are good. I asked about the weather. Nobody's saying about the weather and what time. Sometimes it's a waste of time asking questions. Right. Okay, Noor. When will AG propose me for marriage? Alrighty. Let's have a look. Oh, sometimes you pick up on others. Oh, is that what you're doing? After. Right. That's fine. Right, let's have a look at AJ on marriage. When will AJ propose me for? We shouldn't really talk about health. It's one of those things. I know some people do, but generally just say, oh yeah, be positive, be loving, have good sleep, blah, blah, blah. We don't want any psychosomatic oh, you got a headache. Have you got a headache? And then they suddenly get a headache. We don't want any of that. Right. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Right, okay. Right, right. When will AJ propose to me? Noor and AJ, Noor and AJ. AJ and Noor. Right, let's have a look at AJ. What's going on with him? Wow. Okay. So there is a kind of plan of working together and making things happen, but AJ is very kind of sullen at the moment. So they can't see the wood for the trees. So even though there's this workable relationship going on, they don't know on an emotional side whether they actually want that. So they're just in a kind of flatlining situation, but it is a workable achievement, and maybe more of working together on projects or something like that at the moment. So keep kind of being friendly, keep kind of working with things, but don't necessarily suggest anything to do with the heart at the moment, because they're kind of flatlining. It's like a bit bored, a bit fed up. And you'll probably find that a lot of people are like that simply because of world events. It's really taking a huge knock on the way people feel about a lot of things. So, you know, it's probably not the best time for that to spring up. Maybe in the springing up. But yeah, it's a workable situation. It's work in progress. But thank you for the question. It's always good to have that question sorted. Hiya, Melly. How's work? Oh, we love Melly. Can't wait till her channel boosts up more than it is already. Melly's going to be an absolutely fantastic person on YouTube. Do check out her channel when it's up and running properly. Right, okay. So who's next? Yeah, listen to the moderators. The moderators are law. They hold the truncheons. Moderators are law. Moderators are to help everyone in the room, the viewers, the readers, etc. Yeah, they're law. Do a reading next, Melly. Or whatever you feel. Pinky, I'm so glad you're still in the room. Thank you so much. I do appreciate your time. Would you like an oracle card, Pinky? Right, Ruby is next. Will A text me next week? Is Danish here? Wasn't it Danish's time? Hold on, I'm confused. Tamara, who's next with the question? Danish isn't here. Riddy's next. When will my love life start? Right, I'm doing Riddy next because it looks like they're... Oh, it's Ruby. Oh, sorry. Is it Ruby next? Right. So, yay, stop. So, when Ruby asks, will A text me next week? All right, Ruby, will A text you next week? Let's have a look, Ruby. Do remember to follow me and Melly on Instagram. I'm purejoytarot _BEB, and Melly is at Soul's Purpose. Anyone else want to mention? Have you got a channel or anything? Now's a good time to do that, people. If you having a channel, thinking of getting a channel, we do like to share each other around. And of course, Violet Anne, do check out hers. Right, will A text you next week for Ruby R, and A texting, Ruby R and A texting, Ruby R and A texting. Right, Ruby, let's have a look. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, this looks nice. Right, so A has finished one part of their cycle of understanding what relationships are and all sorts of things. And they're now in the sunlight, which is absolutely fantastic. So they're at this stage where they've realized a lot, and they realize they're the creator and they want their own happiness now. So it's a kind of aspect where they're very powerful in what they want surrounding love and relationships. So they could do if they actually want that. But I get the feeling, just like a stag here that's come to the end of the journey, that they're going to wander quite a bit. Yeah, I don't feel that they're completely into that, because they've realised so much, and it's like, oh, they almost want the bigger picture now. Yeah, so ask again another time, simply because this sunlight is really burning stuff off, all from the past, and they have come to that end of that journey. So I think maybe, but it's probably not what you want, really. So do ask that again, perhaps tomorrow or another day, and we'll just see what that energy is. But I feel that they don't want to be in a serious relationship at the moment, and then they just want to kind of see what's out there. That's what we're picking up. FB, Facebook. Right, I think I don't. Who's next? Right, okay, yeah. Remember the riddle list, please. No. Oh, FB. Everyone thinks of FB as Facebook, don't they? Hiya, Moonstars. How are you? Who's next, please? Riddy. Right, Riddy, if it's your next, please post your question. Thank you. Oh. When will my love life start? Oh, let's have a look, shall we? Right, this is for Riddy. When will my love life start? Okay. Right, Riddy and love life. Please remember to like and subscribe for free tarot today. If you want an oracle card, just ask. Priority readings are $3 or more. $6, no, £6 will get you a larger reading of 14 cards. Right, Riddy, when will your love life start? Thank you, Cosmic Dust. Right, okay. It is important that things stay above board. Right, so when will your love life start? So we have the 6 of Boons here and the 3 of Spells. Wow, that's a lovely start, isn't it? So you're going to be successful in that venture, and really kind of honor it as well. So your boat is coming in, your ship's coming in. Just honor yourself and know that you are successful. So maybe have a little manifestation, visualization of what your life will look like when you do have that relationship. Make the time, make the space, and really honor yourself in these kind of conditions of love and seeing it come in. Yeah. So it's looking good to me. So hopefully it is to you too. So make sure you do that little bit of work of loving yourself and loving the opportunity for that to come in. Thank you for your question. Hello, Harmony A, how are you? Yes, you can. Do remember I have many other videos on my channel. Pick a pile, what to release in October. Also, I've done some reviews. There are timeless pick a pile and videos of meditation and visualizations. So there's a lot to look at on my channel. Ski, have you got a question? Excellent, Harmony A. If at all, what's remaining between Cancer male and lady? And I. Okay, right, Ski, okay. Right, Cancer male, A. Neelam, hi, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Are you fine? Are you fine? Right, so we have the fairy word and we have the secret of spells. Oh, so there is you've got to really believe that things are going according to plan. What plan's that? So for you, it's an understanding about what you can create of this. So it has a new flavor to be able to start again. So that energy, even though it's a little bit weak at times, it's about self-belief. It's looking at the good intentions. So one of those things could be a good communication aspect. But the secret of spells is always a little bit wise in the wonderment about what's going on. So really believe for yourself that these fantastic relationships in your life can happen. You've only just got to believe in them and see a deeper meaning within yourself, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm fine. It's good to see you. I hope things are going well for you, Neelam. I didn't put you in. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Moderators have to do the best that they can for not only viewers, but for the reader. And if they find at any stage that anyone, doesn't matter who it is just being what they're being, maybe they don't like it, or maybe they think it's disruptive. I don't know. All these people are individuals, but they do have moderator rights. So if they think it's being disruptive at any time, even if it's like, I want to donate, if they keep nagging and they feel that it's not appropriate for that moment in time, then they can put people on timeout. It is a moderator's privilege, unfortunately, to do that. And that's why, moderators do such a good job. So it doesn't matter who it is. I've accidentally timed out cosmic dust at one point. Sometimes it's done by accident. There's all sorts of reasons. But one reason is that we do like in our room a clean kind of space for people to empower themselves. And for a lot of people, they do have genuine problems and they want the space to be able to listen to the reader and kind of help themselves to help, So I find the moderators really helpful. So it doesn't matter if they believe that something is disruptive or whatever, then that's what will happen. So, we as readers, you'll find this in all rooms, we as readers trust our moderators. And if we notice, because we have to concentrate on connecting and trying to give a reading to a viewer. So this is one of the reasons. I can overpower things because it's my channel as well as your channels. However, it's like, because I can't read the live feed all the time, then I have to give the power to moderators. So if they find at any stage that anything they don't like, that's what they can do, unfortunately. I can't do anything about that because I'm not looking at it all the time. I'm trying to do my job and they're trying to do their job, and that's the way it is. So I trust my moderators. You know, that's why they are moderators. Thank you, moderators, for being here. Right, well, I don't know unless I read the whole thingy. I don't know. Sometimes I've done it by accident. I've timed out Cosmic Dust by accident, and they were the only moderator in that session. So it was a chaotic mess because I have to search for, I have to scroll down, search who's next, and scroll back down, answer the question, and everyone's, it's nice to have conversations in the room, but it's very difficult. Oh, right, yeah. You see, Jennifer's tarot, positive free, she allows this to happen. She doesn't mind her moderators talking and reading for other people, where I'd probably find it very confusing. What's going on? What's going on? And I'd get involved too much, which is taking me away from readings, you know, for a connection to help. So I probably would find it disrupted. I don't mind people doing it, but for me personally, yeah, I don't particularly like to work like that. Some people do, some people don't. I know in her room it's fine. Yeah, that's why I said, you keep asking about a nose and stomach, what's going on? What's going on? Are you ill? But yeah. Thank you, Cosmic Dust. Let's get back to what we do in this channel. Yeah, it's kind of difficult, isn't it? But I do trust my moderators. You know, they're there to help, you know, because we need the viewers to have a nice experience. They're giving up their time. They want a question done. Moderators are giving up their time. I'm giving up my time. We're all doing this. So we need a platform where we can all support each other on a positive frame. We need to help each other. And it is annoying when things aren't in harmony. But if people don't understand what we're trying to do, then, you know, it's misfortunate. And this is why I do say to people when they go, oh, text message, and everyone can misunderstand what it is in a sentence. We don't know what tone it is meant for, and sometimes it sounds so different. So it is hard to read a text, isn't it? So it is very difficult. Now what's going on? Oh dear. Right, well, what can happen, Cosmic Dust, is I can leave again. I've done that before. So please respect the moderators. They've got a list. We are doing a list today, unless you want a donation. I don't want any of my moderators upset. I may have been in a room where one of my moderators were upset, and I'm not having it. This is why I posted a video of what happens when patience goes wrong. Please watch it. It's only 7 minutes long. It is very valuable. Yeah, because I will actually stop the video. I don't have to do this. I'm not getting paid for it. So that's the top and bottom of it. Yep. So let's start again. So let's have a deep breath, guys. Breathe in the love. And I channel unconditional love to myself. I channel unconditional love to all humans on the planet at this time. I channel unconditional love to the planet. Okay, right. Right, so let's start again. Why don't we start again with the list, Tamara? If you post the list. And then, because humility and non-judgment and unconditional love are very good virtues to actually have. We all make mistakes. Every single one of us makes mistakes. It's easily done. As I've said, I timed out cosmic dust by mistake. I make mistakes. You all make mistakes. The learning experience. So, okay. So, cosmic dust. So, who is it next? Is it Cupcake or Shamila? You're confusing me. I don't know what's going. Right. Okay. It's Shamila. Right, Shamila, do you want to pose your question, please? I'm here. Thank you, Shamila. Thank you for your patience. Sorry about today. A little bit confusing. Why Alma is not reaching out to me like Woody? Why Amar is not reaching out to me like Woody? Right, can we forget everything, because this could be hurting my channel as well. I don't want to upset anybody, please, guys. Hello, Maria, how are you? Good to see you. Please, guys, my channel. Thank you, Harmony. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I do appreciate my moderators. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, nice to meet you, Maria. How are you doing? Are you doing well? My channel has got a lot of playlists on it if you want to check that out after the live feed. There are no bad energies. It's just a little bit of misunderstanding today. This is what happens in misunderstanding. If you use this as a life lesson of how we don't understand what our exes is doing, why there's a lack of communication, and that is communication in itself. Things can get mixed up when they don't have to be mixed up. Is what we're doing. Okay, so why Anna is not reaching out to me? Shamila asks. Anna not reaching out to you. Shamila asks, why is Anna not reaching out to you? Right, let's have a look, Shamila. Righty. So, Weaver of Boons, that's good, and Starlight. Okay, so they want to. I think they actually want to. So they're going to find the opportunity to do so, but they're just in that little bit of a mood of a bit of dreams, bit of unreality sometimes. But what they are going to do is wait for the fine opportunity. So I think they could do, or this might be a representation of what you want. You want them to be offering you, and this is your dream. So perhaps in a way, find out what a higher perspective, because this is the starlight, this is the map of your life, and opportunities will come to you, but it might not necessarily be that person. So just be amazed at what could come for you for your highest good. So now if you ask yourself, what do I want for my highest good? Not who I want, but what do I need? Because your soul, your higher self, knows what it wants, Shamila. So just kind of see that that is the case. Learn to read the map of your own life, and not be too fixated on the one person. Does that make sense? But you have got luck on your side at the moment. It really is there for you. Thanks for the question. Okay, so have we got cupcake next? If you want to, if that's your choice, you always have your own choices in life. Definitely. Always be responsible for your own choices in life. You could do, and that then, because we're all equal in this planet, there is no one sex that is higher than the other, or one person in a relationship higher than the other. If we all try to achieve a balanced relationship, then there's nothing wrong with another person reaching out. If you do and you get nothing back, that's your good answer. I would certainly do that in your case, or in anybody's cases. If I was thinking, oh, hang on a minute, I'm wasting all this energy, I'm wasting all this time waiting for this person to connect with me, I'll text them or ring them up, knock on the door, send them a snail mail. Any communication is better than no communication. And when we get no communication back, that is a huge communication. But I'd back it up again, because texts get lost, mail gets lost, back it up again in a week or so's time. Hey, did you get my text? Hey, did you get my mail? And once we still don't get messages back, that just means that they don't want to. But yeah, absolutely. Try it. Hello, Kavita. How are you? Nico95, how are you? It's good to see people. Do remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. And do check out Pick a Pile reading for October. What do we need to release? October is a great time for releasing. There are a lot of patterns that humans pick up daily that we need to release, and it has the angels giving you lovely little messages as well. I have done reviews on some tarot decks as well. Check them out if you like. Who's next? Donated readings are $3 US today. We'll get priority and a longer read. Okay, Rosalie. Roche, Ali Kapoor. Will a cash propose for love? Right, let's have a look at a cash. A cash. And Rosalie. A cash and Rosalie. A cash and Rosalie. I didn't do cupcake, no. Did you ask me to do cupcake? Oh, sorry, cupcake. I didn't see that. Sorry, cupcake. Sorry, I'll do you in a minute. I've got cards in my hands now. Sorry about that. I'll do you a longer reading now of that. Sorry about that. I didn't see that, because all this was there. Right. Right. Don't know. So it's what? Rosalie? Am I not doing Rosalie now, or what? Right. Are we doing Rosalie? About... Right, I'm confused now. Are we doing Rosalie or not? Thank you. Right, okay. Oh, right. So we have the 3 of challenges and the 9 of visions. So this is a good aspect for yourself with this scenario to, I don't know why, to look at the past hurt within this scenario and then really understand that to be on your own is sometimes a good thing because it'll give you that self-empowerment. But when we have these 3 of challenges, what's that? 3 challenges, it means a broken heart. So just allow that pain to be felt and then realize when you're on your own, it's a stronger strength to be able to start again. Does that make sense? Right, that was confusing. Right, Cupcake. Is Daniel developing feelings for me? Right, we've got Cupcake. Remember, we can always make our own life decisions about things at any time. Right, is Daniel... Is Daniel developing feelings for Cupcake? Let's have a look. Right, let's have a look. So, what do we have now? Well, certainly got the opportunity to do so. Yeah. And keeper of challenges. So they're really pondering on, wow, how can I make things happen? Understanding, full of kind of inspiration as well. So it is a kind of looking at the differences, looking at how it could happen. And so at least they're thinking, they're kind of on the same page as you. So looking towards a way of maybe communicating with you in a lot better understanding to both your levels. There is quite a lot of differences between the two of you. So that's what he's kind of pondering. Are you on the same page? But they won't know that unless they, explore the relationship even more. So they've got to step out of the box and really communicate with you on a higher level, definitely. And because we ignored you, I'll give you a love reading just to see what a higher relationship between you and Daniel is. Cupcake. Right, what's going on with Daniel and Cupcake? Daniel and Cupcake. Daniel and Cupcake. Oh, should we get the wedding one out? Oh, this is always scary, isn't it? Right, okay, let's have a look. Ding. Oh, calling in your soulmates. So this is perhaps a very good time to sit down, meditate for 5 or 10 minutes and really connect with your soulmate. Call them in. It could be Daniel, but there are loads of soulmates anyway, so it's not it. But yeah, when you're calling your soulmate, it's like, is it Daniel or is it not? But because you're ready, the universe is saying you are ready for your soulmate. This is why this card has come up. Call in your soulmate. Yeah, Cupcake, very exciting. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I always get scared when I do that. It is dodgy. It's a bit like doing this, Cupcake. Yeah, I'll do this one as well. This is even more scary. This is for you and Daniel. Cupcake. Get very, very scared. This is even more scary. Right. I know. Right, whose turn is it? After Cupcake. Is it Manzi's turn? I'm just asking. Yeah. Oh, what are you crying for? Right, let's let's have a look at this. Cupcake and Daniel. Ooh. I should ask what. No, actually, scrub that. Let's just say what Cupcake needs to know. What does Cupcake need to know? What does Cupcake need to know? Right, now you can be scared. What does Cupcake need to know? What does Cupcake need to know? Roshali, I did your question. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah. Please rewind. Oh, take action. Right, so Cupcake, taking action, what does that mean? Does that mean you have to call in your soulmate, perhaps? Whoops. Right, who's next? Tamara, is Anna next? Right, somebody... Anna, if you're here, please, can you post your question? Oh, thank you. How likely is it that Pedro and I will meet again? We've been separated for 6 months. Oh, let's have a look. Right, Pedro and Ana Torres. Where's Pedro? And you, Cupcake. We always like cupcakes, don't we? Yay. Right. Manzi. Where's Manzi on this list, please? Oh. Right. Ana Torres. Hiya, Anastasia Enchanted. Great to see you. Thank you for joining. Hope you're well today. Lovely to see you. Right, Tamara, have we missed out Manzi? Just asking. I'm not too sure what's going on. But we are doing... right. Pedro and Ana, Pedro and Ana, Pedro and Ana. Right, let's have a look for Pedro and Ana. Wow. We've got the 9 of Visions here, which means there is a kind of energy that's quite a lot. It usually means working on your own within this, but sending out new thoughts. There's also an aspect here within your question that you do have a good, strong family ethic and a good, strong abundance of prosperity. So all in all, if they were to kind of meet you, it would be a really good connection. So the energy has got this is usually on own, but this is the family time. So if they are really wanting that family committed relationship, and I think with Pedro, it's almost like if you look back, were they family orientated? Did they really want that strong connection? Because this connection is quite strong for you to have that security. So if they're a little bit of a wanderlust person and they're more into hobbies than work and things like that, then that's not a good match, because this is important for you to have that security and groundedness. So, yeah. So if they were to actually suddenly want a very, very sturdy, committed relationship, then yeah, you could. But I don't think the energy is more about the love aspect. It's more about the security. So we need to ask that again, really. Yeah, I feel they have to do something. You might connect long time in the future. Who knows? But get on with your life at the moment. But there is something that they have to do and achieve before they can think about settling down. Does that make sense? Right, we're on Monday now. Should I have to contact B or not? His current feelings. Thanks. Thanks, Samara. Hello, SJ. How are you? Good to see you again. I hope you're having a good day. Right. Should I have to contact B? Manzi and B. What's going on with Manzi and B? Manzi and B. Remember to like the video, guys. Remember to subscribe for free readings. Right, let's have a look. Right, it's saying as long as you trust yourself. This is the Fool card. So this is all about new beginnings, but because it's reversed, and we don't generally do reversals in this, but do you trust yourself to be able to do the right communication? There is this Empress about nurturing what you do want. So if you trust that this is the right decision for you at this time, and say to yourself, should I contact B? And then feel how you feel, because you should be going onto your own intuition. So it says you can nurture this and you can make it grow if you trust yourself enough to be able to do so. So the answer to your question, should I contact B, is if you really want to do so, then do so. It does have a flavour that you have to kind of be very nurturing in this aspect. So it's going to perhaps be a slower journey and they might not be quite ready, but if you keep nurturing it, they could be. So yeah, interesting. Oh, thank you, Antos. I really love your feedback. Thank you so very much. That means a lot to me. Thank you for sharing that. So, SJ, good to see you. I hope things are going swimmingly good for you. It's Samari. We've done Manzi. We're on. Hello, Amari. Hi. Can you post your question, please, Amari? Remember, moderators can chip in at any time to have a question asked. I think do remember to like and subscribe the video. $3 does have a high priority. Will I get a job at the place I am thinking of? Alrighty. Hello, GGL. It's good to see new subscribers. Whoa! Oh, seeker of challenges. Right, Amari. Do remember to check out all my playlists, especially the one of Pick a Pile and the What Do I Need to Release in October. Please have a look at that. So, will I get the job? Will Amari get the job that they're after? I'll read that. What's that? The Forest Lord. Yeah. It shows that you have the right energy to do so. Just go about things in a logical fashion. Realize that you are important in that aspect and things will flow very nicely. You've also got the Three of Boons, that it's a workable relationship, and yeah, you probably will. So make sure that you show your skill set off and how well you work within a team. One of the questions I'll probably ask is, how well do you work as a team member? How do you teach? How do you learn? Can you learn more? And things like that. But it's a great foundation. So it does have a good energy to starting in this particular place. So well done you. Wow. That looks excellent. Right, Moonstars asks, is there new love coming into their life? Let's have a look. New love. New love for Moonstars. Let's have a looky. New life coming for you. Right, so there is it. Right, Five of Cups reversed. Maybe you've realized now that the time has gone from this King of Swords person, because both these cards are reversed. So with the Five of Cups having spilt all that pain and anguish, and you realize that, yeah, I'm a lot stronger now. I can see the wood for the trees. I can let go of past relationships, and I can understand what my partner is all about. So once you've done that, then it's going to be a lot better. So for you to really understand who the King of Swords could be is having an understanding of someone not like the ex that you've kind of still not so much hung on, but you know, you've learned a lot of lessons through this. So you want somebody kind of to give to you more than the imbalance of what it was before. So with the King of Swords, it's very much about empowering yourself to transform yourself. And then this person that was similar, but not as similar, is going to enter your life. So yeah, love will come once you realize once and for all that little bit more that the past is the past, and I'm actually holding the Two of Cups in my hands. I have that relationship now, and that would make things so much easier. So yeah, but just do a little bit of understanding about what that means. Hello, Kay, how are you? Neelam's next. So yeah, very good. I think you've nearly done it, but just recognize it for what it was. Have a little ceremony with yourself and go, yeah, that's it. That person's gone. Now I'm freeing myself completely for this new person, because there is a new person, but you've just got to recognize it. Neelam, how are you doing? Is Neelam still here? Right, Neelam might have been busy. So have we... Hello, Cheryl. How are you? Are you well today? Good to see you. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. It's good to see you. So let's have a look. Yeah, of course you can, Cheryl. I'm pretty sure they'll add you, the moderators. So who's next? So Cosmic Dust, would you like a question? Or is it Patel's time? Harmony, Maria, Kavita, Nico, Enchanted, and Gigi, and Cheryl. Donations will take priority. I have a longer reading of 4 cards. Right, Cosmic, what's coming up in the next 7 days in career and finances? Right, let's have a look at our Cosmic. Cosmic Dust. Right, let's have a looky. Let's have a look. Woo. Right, so you've got to trust in your path. So when you decide your path, because there is the Ace of Swords reversed, so this is all about making a decision for your self. So this is a strong aspect to really start again, but realize that you can start again. Don't lose your power in your understanding and your creativity of what you do want. It is about conquering. It is not about giving up. Do not give up. Trust that the universe has your back. Trust that your higher self definitely has your back. So, you know, turn this the right way and really conquer what you need to conquer. So maybe study a little bit more your bank statements and where finances are, maybe make a plan. Make the plan now that we would do January the 1st, and then you're ahead of the game. So where can you kind of still flow money, but really flow the money in a wise direction? Does that make sense? Nico. Tamara's next. Nico, you're... Well, hold on a minute, Nico. You're not next, I don't think, because we're on Tamara, Patel, Harmony, Maria, Kavita, and then Nico, and then Enchanted, Gigi, and Cheryl. Unless you want to donate, and that puts it higher. But yeah. So the next person is Tamara. Should I stop being friends with Jordan? Right. Should Tamara stop being friends with Jordan? Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Right. It has got the aspect of you're not realizing when things do need to be moved on, and then you've got the Chariot of moving on. So it's probably an aspect that if you don't move on, you will get stuck in certain places. So probably, just move along from the emotional attachment, from a lack of understanding perhaps, But you can make your own decisions about this. But there is an energy of, this is the vehicle, this is moving, and if you're pulling in two different directions, then there's no point in a particular relationship. And even if you're asking the question, should I not be friends with, indicates to yourself that you shouldn't be friends with this person, because otherwise we wouldn't ask that question. And it just means by not allowing yourself to move on, that energy is very stuck, and it's clogging the space for that perfect person to be a nice friend. Yeah, but yeah, pickups are good for transformation as well. So the transformation that you will feel when you do move on will give you a better love aspect, do you think? Thanks for the question. If you've got another question, I'm more than happy to ask it. Harmony, will you be getting a job soon? Yeah, a job offer. Thanks, Maria. Right. Ooh. Well, do you want to see these cards or not? Nikki, hello. Right, okay, yes, and it's going to be very successful, and it's what you really want. So with all this abundance that's coming your way, and you're the champion of what you want to do, then really see about these job offers. Only go for the job that you really, really want, and you feel that it's going to bring in that success and that really love feeling, the love for job, the sole purpose of a job is really a great aspect here. But yeah, definitely, absolutely. You might get more than one, but make sure it's the one that you really, really want. I know. Let's hope that's true. Oh dear. Oh, fingers crossed. Right. Well, the energy is certainly there. Can you not feel it? Can you not tap it? Can you not feel the abundance around you? Go for the one that you really, really want. It shows to me that it is where you feel best, where you feel you're suited at. You should be focused more on that. Definitely. Instead of going for everything, is concentrate on the one. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, just concentrate on the one. Right, my question is, why no one likes me? Why am I still single? Am I unattractive? Right, well, there is your answer in the question, Maria. That is your answer. Okay? There's your answer. That is your answer. So let me put it quite clear. My question is why no one likes me. No one likes you. So you've just affirmed to not only yourself, but to the universe, no one likes me. No one likes me. And the more you think of that, the more you're going to get that. You'll understand that on such a deep level that you are conditioning yourself to realize that no one likes you. So until you stop saying that, that is going to be your affirmation, and your energy and that's your prosperity of what you're going to grow. Bigger and bigger and bigger. You're going to say that every day. No one likes me. No one likes me. And that's going to be your truth, when in reality, it's not. Why am I still single? Am I unattractive? Again, what have you said there? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. No one person can judge another person on their looks, right? No one. So it is very individual. All humans are made to look different. It's just the law of what humans are. So you are not unattractive. You may be unattractive to somebody. I may be very unattracted to somebody, but I may be really beautiful to somebody else. And therefore, you are more beautiful to somebody else. So the question is rubbish. And please don't ever think that ever again, because it's not doing you any favors whatsoever. So the question that you asked is, yes, if you keep affirming that, absolutely, of course it is, because that's your belief. If you suddenly believe, I am single because I am empowering myself, I'm full of love, and I'm waiting for my perfect relationship to come along. In fact, I know, as soon as you think to yourself, I know my perfect relationship's coming along, then that is true also, okay? So, yeah. So please never, ever go into any room asking that stupid question again, because it is stupid. You're not doing yourself any favors at all. So you need to have a think about it and rephrase that question, because I'm not even going to entertain that question because it's all wrong. Wrong. Okay, so watch what people ask and ask it in a self-empowering way, because you know attractiveness comes from within, and people see that is more attractive a person's heart than what they look like. In fact, 2020 and maybe a decade or two is all about looks. People have got it wrong. They've so got it wrong. And it annoys me to see so much in the media about, oh, you've got to look like this and you've got to look like that. And yeah, if you want a false relationship, off you go. You look false. Bye. But if you want a genuine, caring partner, then you have to be genuine, caring, and loving of yourself to attract that. But when we pretend, oh, I've got to have long nails, I've got to have eyebrows, I've got to do this, and I've got to do that, and blah, 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 blah. No. It's only physical. It's what our soul and our spirit wants on a bigger level than ever before. So the whole question in my room is rubbish. But that's okay, because we're all learning here. We're learning to have that love in our heart and have that self-respect that we need to able to say, yes, I trust myself. I trust my higher self to give me what I need to learn and understand in this lifetime. So, yeah. Right, okay. So we'll do that energy, but hopefully you've changed within that little talk to bring about a certain aspect. So everyone knows in this era that we do have to do a lot of work on ourselves. And one of those things is definitely to love ourselves enough and accept us. So I presume you need to look in the mirror and accept yourself and say, I love you. I love me. Do you know what I mean? And if that comes back and you feel, oh, say, I am willing to love me. I am willing to accept and love me. So doing the little baby steps, because it does take a long time sometimes. But if you're just willing, if you say to yourself, I'm willing to be lovable, I'm willing to love, that is the first step in going through this huge journey. Do you agree? So before a relationship can come along, then we must learn to do that. Otherwise, we attract a really not a very good relationship, and you don't want that, do you? Hello, Pooja. How are you? Maria, let's have a look. Yeah. So if you feel a little bit, you know, then just start off with I'm willing. And then next you'll be going, I am. And then you'll have the confidence. So it's only about that. Isn't it? Well, let's see what the cards are saying for you, Maria. Yeah, me too. Oh, thank you so much for being here, Tamara. It was lovely having you here and putting things in order. Without you moderators, it'd be chaos. It really would. So thank you so very, very much. Thank you. Let's just have a look what's going on for Maria. Thank you, Tamara. That's great. Right, okay. So it shows here that you're not quite understanding that your heart's a little bit broken. If it was that way, you'd know. But you it's kind of obvious with the question as well. But you're hurt, perhaps, and you don't realise you're hurt. You probably have been some kind of issues in the past that have knocked your self-confidence significantly. So if you turn it this way and have a good cry and realise that you do have pain, then that will make it easier for you to step outside the box and realise what we've just discussed and what else is coming. So you've also got the Four of Pentacles. This is about not sharing sometimes. This is about things keeping close, guarded. So one needs to be very open-hearted, and the first step is to have a good cry. So this is your first piece of homework. Or should I say the second or third for what we discussed before. Recognize that you do have pain. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Disappointment, frustration, anger, let it out. Have a good cry. It is essential for you to do that. And then you'll be able to open up a little bit more and participate in the universal journey, so to speak. So a little bit of homework for you to do, but I'm sure you're going to do it. Because if you don't, then nothing is going to come your way because you're the one blocking it. Do you kind of see? So I hope that helps. Maria has been done. I've just done her. I've done a really lecture on that person because we want her to change. We want Maria to change significantly, and they can. So we did a piece on Maria. So hopefully they've been chipped away, left naked there, vulnerable as anything, but at least they can have a good cry now. And we wish them well in that. And when they've cried, that's the next step to heal, definitely. Excellent. It's not nice, but it is good. So let's have a look. Kavita, love reading, please. Is there any reconciliation with Nazia in upcoming days? Okay, Kavita, let's have a look. No, Kavita and then Nico, I think it is. All right, Kavita and then Nico, right? Kavita, love reading. Nazia. Thanks, Cosmic Dust. Thank you, Tamira, for still being here. Oh dear. Thanks, Cosmic. Right, let's have a look. Kavita and Nazia. Right. Ooh. Okay, so so you might be wondering how you can make things happen. And it's almost like, oh, I don't quite believe it. If it did happen, it's not going to happen. But kind of, yeah, it might be. So this energy needs to be kind of realized that you are your own creator. And making things happen is maybe going, hello, how are you? Maybe. This card does show a little time where you can rejoice and be happy. So it's a mini little celebration there. So just realizing you do create your own life, and maybe you and Nazia can get on the same page. And if not, then at least be happy in where you are, and realize that you create your happiness with or without that person. Does that make sense? Thank you for the question. Hello, Diana D. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. Do have a look around all the playlists, and you know, I've posted a pick a pile of what to release in October. It's a good time to release things. I've put out some reviews. I do meditations and visualizations. I do all sorts, you know. But do put all notifications on for the next live feed, though. Thank you very much. No worries, Navita. So Nico says, what is coming in love this month? All right, let's have a look, Nico. Nico and love. Whoa, all over the place. Nico and love. Wow, you're still here. You're going to have to buy a commode. Right. Oh, thank you, Tamira. Good night. Thank you for all your help. I really appreciate it, Tamira. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye. See you later. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Enjoy your sleep. Right, Nico, what's coming up for love with you? Love on Nico. Love on Nico. Thank you, Cosmic Dust. Right. Wow. So you do have love coming. So it shows that you must have kind of a aspect of loving yourself and really connecting with what you do want. It's a very intuitive card here, but it's also a good manifestation card of just allowing yourself to wonder and visualize what you do want. So it's a very giving card. It's a very loving card. It shows here to have patience with your dreams, but dream bigger and better than ever before. And then you'll realize that some of the things you might want to let go of to make room for that fantastic relationship coming up. So this is about self-work work at the moment, doing the work, the underlining work to find that energy that's coming within your auric field. And it is coming, but one has to have that patience to catch up with the new you. This is about the new you. What can you dream on a better scale? So what can you do to improve your life? What will benefit in your life as a partner? Do you understand? So it is all about self-love and self-work at the moment, having patience to grow and understand what it is that you want. Does that make sense? Love Mia, how are you? How are you doing? Right, Love Mia is the last person on this session. Is that all right? So we're on Enchanted, if Enchanted is still here, and then Judy, Cheryl, Nikki, Patel, Gina, Nina, and Diana. I didn't see Nina come in. Right, Enchanted, are you still here? Please remember to like and subscribe to the video. Anyone here? Anyone here? There are people here. Gigi, where's Gigi? I am. What is the Cancer guy hiding from me? Gigi asks. So next person, Cheryl, ask your question. We'll do this a lot quicker. Right. What is the Cancer guy hiding from me? Enchanted, if you're still here, just let me know. What is the Cancer guy hiding from? Gigi. What does GGL need to know regarding Cancer guy? GGL and the Cancer guy. Hello, Samuel. How are you? Yeah. Add Sunel. Right, let's have a look at Cancer guy. What are they hiding? They're trying to protect themselves, maybe from yourself. A little bit weird. So they're trying to find the empowerer. That everything is quite confusing for them at this moment. They might even feel a little bit persecuted. So now's the time for them to take time out and really understand who they are and find their empowerment. So they're not hiding anything untoward, but people are kind of maybe attacking them, or he feels that they're attacking them. So they have to really take the time out to see whether they've caused this rift. But I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to take time out from a lot of things. So you will be waiting significantly for that, Gigi, if that makes sense. Hiya, Anastasia. Do you see the man that is coming into my life next, liking adventures, travel and adrenaline activities? Wow, that's exciting, isn't it? Well, if you reverse that question and kind of say, that's the person I want. So, you know, paying attention to that, because that's important to you, that they understand that that's important. So ask your higher self, ask the universe that is the equality, because there are millions and millions of people like that out there, aren't there? Or you could find out all the qualities that you want and ask for someone who's willing to learn those aspects and enjoy them. That's the main thing, because I've got a friend who's exactly like you, and on no account would she like someone who's not, because that is her essence. Surfing, rock climbing, all these climbing mountains, doing everything. They do yoga on surfboards, and it's really amazing. And she can't have a partner who can't do that. So she has tried getting partners into it, but they only do it because, you know, their heart isn't in it. So you need to say to yourself, Anastasia, that you need to attract that person who either does it or is willing to do it and really love it. Yeah. She's very thin. So she's up there like this on the surfboard, and she's entered competitions and everything. She's yeah. Wacky. She just loves it. Loves it. But let's have a look about yourself for a minute. Anastasia Enchanted. Yeah, I met her. I actually met her through kayaking. I'm telling you, she does everything. So first met her doing kayaking. Yeah. You get your kayak. Yeah. Who knew you had to carry a kayak board on you to get to a river? Oh, annoying. So yeah. Whoa, right. Oh. So we've got death of the situation. So this is a very good aspect for you with the Wheel of Fortune at the end. So no more are you going to have these guys that just like to read books or play the computers. You can see the value of that. You need them to understand. You need to have that aspect in your life. So yeah, the death of that is good. So full clearing away. And having the Wheel of Fortune means that you are fortunate in going to attract that energy to yourself. So really say to yourself and say to the universe now, I need, and I know it's my sole purpose to attract a person who is not only willing to see me for who I am, accept me fully, but also enjoy the activities that I do. Once you've said that, it's like that new vibration just whoosh comes in. There are thousands, millions of people exactly like you. And I know that. Yeah, death by skydiving, definitely. Yeah, well, who knows? I'll tell you what, you probably don't need to go out with somebody who base jumps. That is a scary thing, isn't it? I've seen documentaries where I do it. I get up in the middle of the night, my partner might not know, and I'm off jumping off buildings and doing that. Oh my goodness. So they do have to understand where you are, because there's always a risk, isn't there? There's a risk to these things, but yeah. So that's another reason why you have to have someone who understands what it is that you're doing. Definitely, 100%. Ah, there you go. Well noticed. Sneaky child. Oh, how sneaky is that? Yeah, me too. Yeah. It's noticing the signs in the universe. Yeah, that was a good one for you, wasn't it? Oh, that was funny. You're a funny one. But yeah, 2 of Cups. There you go. Should we keep it out for you? No worries at all. Fun. Right. It's a very good sign to see that. Oh, look at what's next as well. I'm going to start shuffling before we have a wedding on our hands. Yeah, go on. But that's the last, all right? That is the last. Because I don't want to lose my voice. Please remember to like and subscribe, guys. Check out all the other videos that I do. Who's next? Gonna have a wedding. A wedding on our hands. Yeah, knowing you, it would be skydiving. Oh my goodness. Videos posted on my site, please. Right, so we've got Cheryl. Is Cheryl in the room? I thought you were already liked and subbed. Amu R, have you liked and subscribed? And are you on the list? So Cheryl's on the list. Nikki, please post your questions. Patel, Jenna, Nina. I don't think Nina's here. I haven't seen Nina. Diana, Love Mia, and Sonella Ora. Hey guys, just post your questions, please, that are on the list. If you're not on the list, do not post. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being new, Amora R. I appreciate that. We will get to your question, but the list is closed. Yeah. Thank you. Right. Let's do this fast now. Please post your question if you're here, and then we'll still do it in order, but post your question. Then we won't have to nag you. All right. If you're not here, you can't post a question. Love Mia. Right, love Mia, I hope the medication has been doing you good. Hiya, Jenna, how are you? Right, love Mia, let's have a look what you need to know from the universe today. I know you're going through a very difficult time, and we do send you love and healing your way. And I know you do go through medical practices, which is good. Let's see what you can know today. Okay, let's have a look, love Mia. Right, so it shows here that you may be a little bit impatient, and you may not realize that, you know, the pain that this is causing you, the whole question, the whole aspect. So kind of just really have the faith in your healer, definitely. But also have the patience with yourself. Things do take time. I know you've just gone on those medications for a short time. So maybe forgive yourself and forgive the situation in itself. So just release a lot of pain surrounding that issue. But yeah, do everything right, and be calm, and just do nice things for you on a daily basis. Is that okay? Thank you. Right, Jenna asks, just post your questions, guys, please. Why would my ex text me, are you okay, and view my story on Facebook, but when I reply back, he doesn't text back? I'm starting to get worried he broke up with for another girl. What? So I'm not quite understanding this question, Jenna, but you've broken up with them, and oh, I see. You're thinking he may have broken up with someone and he's trying to get back with you. Oh, you're paranoid about his talking to another girl. Right, what do you want? Or do you want me to get the universe to tell you what you want? That's what I'm going to do. Oh, 5 days ago. Okay. Sounds like he's just concerned about you, which is very nice. Nice person. I mean, all nice people, doesn't mean to say we have to be romantically involved with them. They just want to know, are you okay, perhaps? Yeah, I'm sure you are. Yeah, it's recent, isn't it? Let's have a look, Jenna. Right, what does Jenna need to know regarding her ex and herself? I'm going to do you a love oracle for this as well, Jenna, just to confuse us more. Yeah, it's very, very difficult sometimes. Let me just see what the cards are, and then I'll give you what I need to tell you. Right, okay, let me tell you what I need to tell you before I read those cards. Yeah. When people break up, let me just give you a story, and then you can take off what you want. When people break up and they've had a good relationship, but on a soul understanding, they know that this isn't their lifelong partner. So they want a lifelong partner, but somehow you realize you're not, but you still love that person and you still care for that person. So it is extremely difficult to break off with that person. And this may be the case of you too. So the danger here is that you both, I mean, let's face it, the universe, the world knows about breakup sex. You know, when you still get together and you have a sexual relationship, and it's trying to wind things and close things off. And it's very, very difficult. And unfortunately, women particular get more involved with that. They still think there's a chance. Oh, like you said, they held my hand, they had sex with me or whatever. So it must be on a good thing. But it's not. It's very difficult to end something that the soul knows they shouldn't be together in this lifetime. It is very, very challenging and very, very difficult. And I'm sure people in the room may have done this themselves. It is a very common occurrence. So that's one thing I want to say. And we as ladies, we have to realize that the man just thinks they can do that, but I think they genuinely care for you. They really do. And this is when two people love each other, but they don't know how to end it properly. And in this circumstance, if I was a friend of yours or you know, whatever, I'd say just let it die out. Because if you can sit there and go, right, I'm going to ask my higher self, my higher intuition, do I really know that this for long term is over? Because you can fall in the trap of trying it again and trying it again and getting hurt and hurt and hurt. But that might be the process of what's going on. So take with what you will from that. So we have the King of Cups reversed, which is him, and we also have the Page of Swords reversed. So here's that lovable person, yeah, but there is going to be no sort of I'm the one for you at the moment. And with the Page of Swords, it's like the understanding of the past, and I can control things, but it's like I don't understand. So for you to understand what is going on is going to take a little bit more time. So it is painful, and you're just going to have to go through every single day. But don't be disillusioned about, oh, they did this for me, they said that for me, because it's going to delay the process of you healing and delay the process in you making space for another relationship to come about. So there is this danger at this stage that you both are very unsettled about what you do feel. Do you know what I mean? Because you broke up for a reason, but exes do get back together again. So keep asking the question, perhaps, you know, a bit at a time. But it is because you both love and care about each other that this is still going on, which is nice. It's nice. Yeah. Jenna. Yeah. So it doesn't matter if there's another girl in his life or not. You have to now decide for yourself, do I want to, because it's never a good idea to be friends with exes, because it's always complicated and can stop both of you from moving on. It's never a good idea on any platform whatsoever. And perhaps you'll learn that as time goes on, why that is, but that's your learning curve for that. Yeah, so it's up to you to suddenly say to yourself, is this the right thing for me to do? But yeah, good luck with that at the moment. Right, Cheryl. Yeah, I'm sure it is hard. I'm sure it's very, very hard. But in a way, let me tell you something else, Gemma. Never take complete, like they mean what they say in the moment, but you wait a few years. And then I've seen it many, many times. The girl will go, but you said this at that time. Yeah, but I needed to mature and move on. And this to me, has got a flavour of moving on. So please don't get caught up in what they say now in this painful scenario of them understanding who they are. It is a danger, because what I don't want for you is to get hung up and then bitter later on in life about this perfect relationship. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it is kind of up to you, but yeah. Don't do a me. Please don't do a me. No, don't do a me. You donate on PayPal and or Cash App. Thank you very much for the question. Jenna, please. Yeah, I was happy with loads of relationships, but it doesn't mean to say I was going to live happily ever after and ride that beautiful white horse into the sunset. No, it's up to you. This is your soul journey. You have to go through this process of whatever you need to go through the process with. I'm just trying to give you a little bit of stories and a little bit of, you know, whatever, just to go, oh, okay, I understand that. Yeah, that might be me, but it might not be me. And he seems very wise. Yeah, but we're very romantic ladies, aren't we? We believe in Disney all the time, which we should do, but not all the time. That's true as well. I'm going to have a break in a minute, you know. Go on, let's hurry it along. I'm dying here. I know, it's very sad. It's very sad. It was sad when I broke up with my daughter's dad. You know, there was nothing wrong other than we were definitely not meant to be together. We were so different, but we were good as friends. We should always have been friends. It is sad. It is sad. But if you love each other still, that's brilliant. Lovely. But move on. Right, Diana D. I thought we were doing Cheryl. Are we doing Cheryl or not? Cheryl, are we doing you? Right, Cheryl, can you post your question, please? Thank you for your patience. I wish everyone would post a question, and then we can do this a lot faster. Oh, thank you, Cosmic. How feels about me, Denver, no communication? Again? Really? Right, let's have a look at Denver. Denver and Cheryl. Denver and Cheryl. What's going on with Denver and Cheryl? Right, let's have a look at. Thanks, Cosmic Dust. If you can do that with the next person as well, thanks. That'd be awesome. Right, I think it's time for you to maybe do a little bit of this healing heart scenario, and really kind of move on and maybe just realize what a relationship is to yourself. If you've been listening to most of the conversations, it kind of applies in a level to you too, perhaps. So if not, I'll kind of repeat this card. This is a very important card. Well, I think it's one of the most important in the whole tarot deck. It's a reminder that we need to release pain and suffering from past issues. When it comes in a reading, it says you are going to cry. I've done many readings on myself and I go, what the hell is that there for? What? And then within days, I'm crying. So, you know, I really do believe in this card a lot. So take the time out to cry and release something that's, you know, one of those things. And then it's a time to realize perhaps and reflect on what has gone on and why has it gone on. But for your highest soul journey, this is all about. So connect with that, Cheryl, and I think you're going to understand on a lot of aspects. I think now is the time to maybe move on from Denver. It has been a bit of a while now, hasn't it? So yeah. Yeah, let's see anyway. Keep asking the question if you want. That's absolutely fine. Oh, Bree. Hi, Bree. I didn't see you in there. Thank you for donating. That's wonderful. Yeah. Donations. How does H feel about me? Is he stalking me or am I being paranoid? Right, let's have a look. Right. Did you donate? Let me have a look. Did you donate on PayPal? Cash App. Was it Cash App? Did you do? Yeah. All right. 12:45. Is that the time? 12:45. 48. Thank you very much for your donation. That's excellent. Yeah, I've just checked. Thank you. Right, let's do this like this. Right. How does H feel about me? Is he stalking me or am I? Right, let's have a look. Bree and H. Bree and H. Let's have a look here and yourself. Thank you, Cosmic Dust. Hi, Charlie Bear. Nice to see you. Just on a donated reading at the moment. Do apologise for that. Right, let's quickly do this. Let's just turn them over quickly for yourself. So, with this person, no is the answer to that. Right. How does H feel about you? Is he stalking me or am I just being paranoid? H is trying to stealthily move through the universe as an owl, and they are very silent, aren't they? So you can perhaps see that a hidden aspect of them is definitely in the presence. They're kind of realizing that things, you know, didn't end on the best vein planet. So I don't think anything will be sorted out with this. So you're kind of not being paranoid. You're probably feeling their energy, that the whole aspect is being clashed and kind of really rammed. So they've probably ended things in a very kind of angry way. You know, it's like so much energy gone wrong. I mean, if it was that way, it'd be quite playful. But when it's like that, it's quite cutting and quite horrible, really. And the Four of Summer with this particular person, it's kind of, they're kind of ignoring things emotionally, and they need to grow up. So if they're sending the bad kind of energy your way, and that's what you're feeling perhaps, but they are still angry, they're still quite bitter about the situation, but that's their problem. It's nothing to do with you, kind of, unless it is this kind of stealthily moving. But I think they will eventually transform and leave that energy alone, kind of thing. But Brie, let's have a look what they're seeing you as. They're not looking at it in a favourable way as well. So maybe you can feel this energy. If it was like that, that would be quite good. Nice nostalgic feeling, but they haven't got a good feeling at all about the situation, and vice versa. So one has to really feel in tune with things. So out of bitterness, they could still follow you, not physically, but certainly inquire what is going on. So it does have a flavour that they could, but generally I don't think so. So the King of Winter is definitely opposite the ramming it home. So with the King of Winter here, you need to dive really deep in your emotions and understanding of why this happened. What was the last form of communication? And it is kind of very hurtful situation, but there has been that lack of understanding why that is. So another thing is you might come across, and we'll see in the middle, that if you do meet, that it might put a nice heavy line under the situation, because I think you do need more understanding here with the King of Swords and that aspiration. So let's see what happens further. So you're kind of running off here as the Seven of Spring to protect yourself, which is a good idea. You need to protect yourself. Their emotions, they think they still own you in some ways, and you're scuttering off. No, you don't own me. No one owns me. But for them, it's like, no, hang on. So they do have a hold over you, definitely emotionally, but it's more to do with the anger kind of aspect. So yeah, you need to hide away, run away, even if it's a little bit of a sacrificial time. So what is going on really between the two of you? Well, Queen of Summer. That's interesting, isn't it? So let's see what the next card is. Ten of Autumn. Very interesting. This is so interesting between the two of you. So the Queen of Summer was all about those fantastic emotions and dreams that you both held. And that's probably why it's ended. It's so annoying that you didn't click. You can see this with the Ten of Autumn, that this is like the family, the connection of what is going on, but it didn't click. So that whole security of commitment didn't click. So it's like they see you as that dreamy person, and probably they still feel that you are that ideal person for them. So that's why they can't release you as well as you perhaps could, have that conversation and release on a bigger aspect. So that's a bit scary. I don't think they're stalking. There's no malice, except they're a bit angry. They still love you within their own right. But yeah, that anger came about quite significantly. Annoying, isn't it? But it's a kind of a very immature way of loving someone as well on their part. And they need to sort of really understand that what you mean is what you say. And it doesn't have to be a contest or a competition, does it? Yeah, bad. So let me have a look what's going on between your situation in the Love Oracle. Let's have a look. Yeah, he did though. In his own way, they did. They definitely did. Whether he's come from a very background where abuse or where to show their emotion had such a big effect, a negative effect, that they keep things hidden. But they did, in their own way, they did. Definitely. 100%. Guarantee you. I am Marisha. Guarantee it. Right. They can fight all they want and say, no, I didn't, or get him a lie you put him in a room with a lie detector. Yes, they did. I hope that doesn't mix you up any more than it should do. Right, breathe. Right. Yeah, it's all about forgiving and learning. So yeah, I mean that's more to do with them as well, because you need to show people that you love them, no matter what's been happened in the past, whether you come from a very bad background, you know, that you weren't treated right, etc., or you've had this terrible relationship and it's caused people to close off and build a big castle. You've got to learn that the past is the past, people, and to move on will give that love. And you can see quite clearly, well, I can see quite clearly here in the past that they have loved you, but they don't know how to show it. And so they go kicking and screaming. And why did you enter a relationship if you're not going to go the full way? Because they're scared. They're a scared person. So it is very difficult. It is so difficult. But that's their soul journey into learning that I have to open up. I have to be vulnerable. I have to be naked in the front of the person that I want to be in front of to let them understand me. So that's their sole purpose in understanding what it is. So it's a little bit sad, but in another way, it's not sad. But yeah, if you ever meet again later on, I hope you do in a way, because it's going to be one of those things where you can both grow and understand why that was at that time. Definitely. But they've got to realise that they did love you and they did have that pain. Oh, it's so sad. But yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's sad, isn't it? Hi, Tin Mins. My PayPal is my PayPal. It is. No, it definitely is. It's a shame. It really is. No, who said leave? Right. PayPal got me. Yeah, thanks. But Brie, it's not your doing. We can't. It's like that saying: you can bring the horse to the water, but you can't let them drink. It's their soul journey. It's their soul purpose. It could be very messy, but if you're elevated up here and they're still fighting, kicking and screaming, no, I don't love you, I'm not love you. Yes, you do. But come on, to their level, what can you lose? You might have even more greater love in your life. But no, they'd rather go, I was hurt before, it doesn't work. It's sad, but at the end of the day, that is a soul journey lessons, really. Yeah. But they're not stalking you. They might not ever be able to release the one person that they really loved. So it's a bit of a tragedy, really, isn't it? It's one of those things that films are made up of. Yes, we can. Diana, Is A in love with you? Is Diana D? Is A in love with Diana D? Is A in love with Diana? It is. It is very tragic. Get that creative pen out. Is A in love with you? Is A in love with Diana D? 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 Right, is A. Right, okay. So what have we got here? We have the Queen of Wands as well as the Nine of Swords. Don't worry about this scenario. It's saying over here, they kind of see you as a very great person, probably more of a friend at this stage. But allow the energy to really say, yeah, they are what you're looking for. That A thinks that you are a great person, but they're not too sure at the moment about how deep their feelings can go in this scenario. But it says, don't worry, just allow things to hum along, Diana. Is that okay? But we can ask that question at a later stage and see if their heart comes in. But yeah, it doesn't show it completely today. Right, okay, thank you, Nebraska. So what's your question today? Thank you. Nebraska has got, yeah. So we're doing Nebraska at the moment because they donated. Is that all right? Yeah. So post your question. Let's get out of that. Let's get out of that, I said. Oh, clear. I don't know what's going on that. Did you do PayPal? Let me have a look at PayPal. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was you. Yeah. Thank you very much. That's grand. How does Romelio Hui feel about yourself? Yeah, thank you for the donation. And how does Romelio Hui feel about you? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, right. Right, Nebraska. Right, let's have a look. Right, let's quickly do this. Oh, that's nice. Wow, this is really nice. Let's get a nice oracle card for you as well. Right, we're cooking on gas now. Oh, very exciting. So, at the moment, we've got with them in your situation the Enchanter's Wheel. So this is like the Wheel of Fortune, and it's going in your favour and in their favour as well. It's like they've collected all what they need to collect and put it on this wheel of the world and the year ahead and what needs to actually happen. So when we go into the enchanted forest, we need certain tools. It's like being a magician. So they're feeling quite apt, quite ready, quite fulfilled into providing what they want out of the relationship and also yourself. So it is very fortunate that they've come this far to actually do that. The wheel is like the wheel of success, but the wheel is like the chariots moving forward. So they can always move forward with this love aspect. You can see this in the Two of Visions. Wow, one of the best cards you can get, isn't it? It's about that partnership, about that love. So there is a connection there, and they do feel quite close to you at this moment in time. If you're not feeling this as well as they are, this is what they desire on a higher level with yourself. So that good luck in connecting your emotions is there. So that's really, really good. Gets better and better. So the Council of Animals, one thing that they are kind of displaying is they want to understand what it is that you both have as well. Even though they feel connected, and it is a lucky time, it's all about being self-aware and really forgiving the past and kind of having a rebirth situation. So it is with good intentions that they need to really express what they need to understand different parts, not only them, but you, and then together what is going on. So it's almost like the forgiveness card and restarting to go on a bigger level than ever before. So it's looking good, eh? Looking good. And not only that, they're coming across now as the Keeper of Visions, which means they can persevere in any difficulty that is surrounding at the moment. So they want to express to you, they feel the love, they feel understanding. So maybe something's clicked within themselves that in order to move on a love level, they need to love the situation and accept it for what it is and to be bigger than ever before and make things happen. So, wow, that's pretty good. And the Love Oracle, let's have a look. Children. So children can always be a little bit of an issue within relationships, whether it's their childhood, whether it's your childhood, whether it's together, whether they want children, or their lack of understanding of what children can bring to a relationship. So this can be either an obstacle or a blessing. But whatever it is, children can affect your relationship, not in a negative way, but in a way of understanding their own childhood, your childhood, and what this means. So ask yourself, what does children mean? Do you want children? Have you got children? Have they got children? Do they want children? What sort of aspect is that? But also having a conversation about what their childhood was like. And understanding them in a deeper level. But children does have a kind of factor in this at the moment. Does that make sense? But yeah, it's looking absolutely brilliant. So let's hope that stays that way. Are you still here or have you fainted? Nabrisha, are you still here? Are you still here? No, they've gone. They've gone in disgust. Oh, that's not right. That's absolutely not right. You don't feel like it is. Well, I thought so. But they really do want to make a difference now. When you have the judgment card, it's all about forgiveness and starting again. And they kind of want to start again of connecting. So if that's fortunate for them, they are going to actually go along that level. Sometimes when we feel that we don't want something to happen, or sometimes we feel a little bit negative towards ourselves, we can't read the situation. So, you know, it's like that judgment card can be very much for you as well in judging what the situation is like and starting again, very much so. So kind of have a look why that is. Maybe the child issue is about you. Have you been abandoned? Have you been felt lonely? Because sometimes we push away those things and we can't feel it. So just allow that. It has got really good energy to it. So hopefully that'll come through. Just be open within your heart and let that come through. Does that make sense? Right. Unfortunately, I do hope you've all got the notification bell on. I'm losing my voice now, so I'm going to have to end this session. I'm really, really sorry, but I will be on again hopefully today, and I'm really, really, really sorry. However, losing my voice. Hello, Sargol. Can you put the notifications on, please? I'm losing my voice. Yeah. Hi, Shane. How are you? I'm losing the voice. I'm going for this session. All right. So I better press to stop the video before more great people come in and need a reading. But I'm very, very sorry, but I need a rest. I've been on for 3 hours, 7 minutes and 11 seconds. So do apologise. And if you were in the room, especially you and Maura, I know you wanted a reading. So next time, put the notifications on and I'll do it for you right away. No matter when you are in the queue, I will do you. Okay, so I'll see you later then. Thank you for all my moderators. Thank you for coming in, etc., etc. I will be on later, so don't worry. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Cosmic Dust and Tamara. And thank you all for coming in. And I'm sorry if I haven't done your reading, but I'm really losing my voice. Bye.